What's up, boys? Slotplayer here. Today, we're busting some popular casino myths to see if there's any truth behind them. The reality of casino myths. If you've ever searched YouTube for casino-related videos, you'll find some well-made ones by people who really know their stuff. But many others simply recycle myths and tall tales just for views. Kind of like how movies make a roulette wheel spin at lightning speed just to look cool. In real life, if the ball hit a wheel moving that fast, it would probably fly 20 feet away. So, today we're talking about real-life casinos, not Hollywood fairy tales. Myth number 1. All casinos offer free drinks to players. The idea here is that casinos serve free drinks to loosen players up, make them reckless, and encourage more spending. While it's true that alcohol can relax people and affect their decision-making, not all casinos offer free drinks, and certainly not to everybody. Casinos aren't in the business of handing out freebies to everyone who walks in. A guy who just stands around or plays five-ball blackjack isn't likely to get a free drink. Imagine a thirsty visitor who can down 68 beers in half an hour but barely gambles. Clearly, that wouldn't be a profitable deal for the casino. Instead, casinos reward high-value players. The more you bet, the more perks you get. This isn't just limited to drinks, but can also include hotel stays, fancy dinners, event tickets, and even excursions. Casinos calculate a player's value based on their theoretical loss, not just their latest win or loss. Let's break that down. Suppose Peter Piper plays roulette for an hour daily, placing an average of 100 money per spin. A dealer can spin about 40 times an hour. Whereas with a 2.7% house edge on single zero roulette, Peter's expected loss per spin is 2.7 money. Over 40 spins, his expected loss is 108 money per hour. Once the casino calculates this, marketing teams decide how much they are willing to give back. Often around 30% of the theoretical loss. In Peter's case, that means about 32.4 money in comps per day. Casinos don't hand out perks for nothing. It's all about potential return. Myth number 2. Casinos have no clocks to make you lose. Track of time. Yes, casinos don't put clocks on the walls, and this may have originally been a psychological trick. But in today's world, does it really matter? Almost everyone has a smartphone or a wristwatch. The idea that players get lost in time just because there's no clock on the wall is outdated. And as for dealers not wearing watches, that has nothing to do with timekeeping. It's actually a security measure. Casinos don't want staff hiding chips under their watch bands, which is why dealers also have sewn-up pockets. Myth number 3. Casinos use chips instead of cash, so players don't feel like they're spending real money. This one is partly true, but not for the reason you think. While chips may psychologically detach players from the idea of losing real money, the main reason casinos use chips is for efficiency and security. Handling stacks of cash would slow everything down, and security risks would skyrocket. If an employee steals a chip, they still have to cash it out, creating a risk of getting caught. But if they steal cash, well, that's gone forever. Some casinos have started using RFID chip technology, allowing them to track chips in real time. But this tech is still costly and isn't widely adopted yet. Myth number 4. Casinos have no windows to keep you inside longer. This one is partially true, but the reasoning isn't what most people think. Casinos don't have windows mainly to prevent outsiders from seeing in, rather than to keep players from realizing whether it's day or night. Plus, windows take up valuable wall space that could be used for slot machines, maximizing the casino's revenue per square meter. Another practical reason: sunlight glare on slot machine screens can make them unplayable. So keeping natural light out isn't just about trapping players. It's about keeping the games running smoothly. Myth number 5. Casino surveillance uses face recognition to track everyone. Yes, casinos have surveillance systems, but they aren't all using cutting-edge facial recognition. Larger, high-end casinos that make millions invest in top-tier security. But smaller local gambling clubs, sometimes they might have just one person monitoring the cameras. Surveillance is mostly used to review disputes or investigate incidents, not to scan every visitor's face. Additionally, facial recognition technology is illegal in some countries due to privacy laws. So while some high-tech casinos may experiment with it, it's far from being a universal practice. Final thoughts. So there you have it. 5 common casino myths busted. Most of these explanations are simple, logical, and not as mysterious as some would like you to believe. A final word of advice. If you play, only gamble with money you can afford to lose. Think of gambling as entertainment, not a way to make money. Stay smart and avoid going down the dark path like some. It's always better to be poor and honest than rich and reckless. That's all from Slotplayer today. Take care, stay smart, and if you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button. You know how to do it. Until next time, bye.